Om Shanti. 22nd July 2018. Today is Sunday. May you be worthy of worship and worthy of being remembered, and one who donates and performs charity through your powerful stage. In the final period, when weak souls experience even a little attainment from you, complete and perfect soul, they will take their sanskar of the final experience with them and rest in home for half the cycle. Then in the copper age, they will become your devotees and worship and praise you. So, be a great donor and a bestower of blessings for these weak souls at the end, and donate your experience to them and accumulate charity. This donation and charity of a second through your powerful form will make you worthy of being worshipped and remembered for half the cycle. So Baba is telling us that in the final period, weak souls will come and they will have little attainments. Even if they get a little attainment from your perfect and complete form, they will take those sanskars of the final experience with them, and then they will go and rest in the home for half the cycle. Then they will come down in the copper age and they will become your devotees, and they will start worshipping and they will start praising you. So that's why become a great donor and bestower of blessings for those weak souls at the end, and donate your experiences to them and accumulate charity. This donation and charity of a second through your powerful form will make you worthy of being worshipped and remembered for half the cycle. There is a big secret of drama revealed here. Why souls would become our devotees? Why they will start worshipping us from the copper age? If this is the cycle, why suddenly from this point of time, copper age, soul starts worshipping us? What is the reason? They will come down from above. They have no idea. They were never there in golden age. They were not there in silver age. They descended above from Paramdham here, and this become your devotees. How come? This is the confluence age. Okay. So what happens here? So they retain some memories from here. You know, the principles of subconscious mind. And this is the water level and a piece of ice or iceberg. When an ice is put, only some part of the ice is above and 9th part, 1/9, is below. This is one part. So this is the mind. This is the conscious mind. This is the subconscious mind. This is conscious mind. And this is subconscious mind. So if one can enter directly here in the subconscious mind, these memories will not go. So Baba is telling you, get situated in your powerful form and give them experience. That experience should be so deep that experience enters into this subconscious mind. And if this is the soul soul will retain that experience, and when it will come above, it will go above. It will rest for some time, not just some time, 2500 years, and it will descend down. So it still carries those sanskars. That soul had got some divine vision, some sakshatkar from somebody, and with that memory it will bow down. It will start worshipping, it will start praising, and the bhakti mark starts. If you trace the history of bhakti marg, path of devotion, it's very difficult to trace. They say it started in south, maybe in 8th century. Before that, there were no devotion as such. No devotion as such. You will see temples of Krishna and Radha from the 7th or 8th century. If you go in the age of Chanakya and Chandragupta Maurya, nobody is worshipping. People have Shivlinga and they are just only one worship. There is no mention of even any other devotees any other deities that time. It's gradually it started. They say, as per the literature, it started in the south, and then gradually the wave spread all over India. So we do not know how the bhakti originated. A great secret about it, Raja Vikramaditya is much later. If you see, this is the starting of the Copper Age. Vikramaditya is 15 BC, 50 BC, 50 years before Christ. Buddha is much before that, as per the history which is available. If you see, Buddha is much before that, and after the Buddha, even before that, the Chandragupta Maurya, and then his son Bimbisar, and then his son Ashoka. Ashoka accepted Buddhism. So Chandragupta Maurya is even before Buddha. So it's here. And if you see Chandragupta, this Christ is coming somewhere here. This is Buddha here. And 50 years before Buddha is King Vikramaditya. So it's much later. It's not here. So here people were following all the Vedic traditions and Vedic culture. There is a phase called Vedic period, pre-Vedic, Vedic and post-Vedic. So in the Vedas, in the Vedic period, nobody was doing any worship. They were doing yajnas and they were doing other things, but there was no worship here. If you trace the origin of worship, all this Chaitanya came and all this, they started worship. So I was telling you about the conscious and the subconscious mind. So in the subconscious mind, which is much below, it's 1/9. So everything is here. Now, there's a principle about subconscious mind. It doesn't argues. It doesn't debate. If you can reach directly subconscious mind and make it accept something, it starts accepting. If you teach it that you are an elephant, you are an elephant, you are an elephant, it will start behaving like elephant. If you teach it you are buffalo, you are buffalo, you are buffalo, it will start behaving like a buffalo. So it's about reaching subconscious mind. Now, what's happening in this confluence age? In this small part, if we get situated in very powerful stage and give experience to the souls, that experience will enter into their subconscious mind. They will retain that memory and they will go up and they will come back and they will start worshipping because they had received something, donation from the souls. There's a good experiment which was carried out by a few scientists. What they did, there's a man sitting and they hypnotized that person. And in the stage of hypnosis, they told that person, once you come out, there is a doll kept there, or teddy bear or something. They said, once you come out of the hypnosis, you will start loving that teddy bear, you will start hugging that teddy bear. This they told that person in the stage of hypnosis. The person is not very much conscious, the conscious mind is made silent, and all suggestions were directed and made to enter into the subconscious mind. And the person is given this suggestion that once you come out of your hypnosis, once you become awake, you will start hugging that teddy bear, you will start holding that teddy bear. Okay, after some time, the person became conscious. He came out of his hypnosis, and then he went to bathroom, and then he was made to drink something. He was given some to make sure that he is fully aware, he is fully conscious. He is no more in the stage of hypnosis. Now he is fully aware. Now they all are sitting there. Few scientists are sitting, and the man is sitting, and the teddy bear is behind one scientist. So he is constantly seeing that teddy bear. He wants to see that. What is it? What is it? As if there is nothing in the teddy bear. And then he is making attempts to hold that teddy bear, to touch that teddy bear. Now he is not understanding why he is doing this, because there is nothing in the teddy bear to touch, to hold, to hug. And then one of the scientists goes and keeps that teddy bear in the cupboard and closes, and he is restless. And he wants to see, and he wants to hold, and he wants to open the door and take that teddy bear, and he does it. And he then starts moving his hand over the teddy bear, and then hugging it and touching it. And he is not understanding why he is doing so. Because that suggestion that once you come out, you will start loving and hugging and touching that teddy bear has gone somewhere in the subconscious mind. In the similar manner, this can also explain why from copper age, 63 births of body consciousness, and suddenly one birth we are told to become soul conscious. Why is so difficult? Because from 63 births, the body consciousness is going on. Here the person doesn't understand why this is happening. He is told to become soul conscious, and he understands that I am a soul. But still body pulls. Still the hypnosis goes on. Still the mesmerization goes on. So from where this mesmerization has come? Still this attraction of male and female, which was going on from copper age, on and on for 63 births, and suddenly one is told to become soul conscious, and he finds it's very difficult. Why? Because something is put here in the subconscious. So all sanskar transformation process should start by understanding what is subconscious mind. As I said, subconscious is that 1/9 which is inside, submerged in the sea, and which is unknown, and it accepts. Only thing is that how to access, how to untap the subconscious mind and unleash the power which is there in the subconscious mind. So how to enter into the subconscious mind? This is conscious mind. This is subconscious mind. It's so difficult to enter this place. Once you enter here, then you can guide, you can tell, you can order whatever you want. There is some deep-rooted sanskar which is there here. So if you want to access this has to be made silent. And one of the ways to make it silent is meditation. One of the ways is getting up early at Amrit Vela and creating new thoughts, powerful thoughts, and let them percolate into subconscious mind. Whatever you want, because this doesn't understand the language of logic, reasoning. You sit and you explain yourself, oh, this is not good, this is against Srimad, and yet you are forced to do sometimes to break all the Srimad. Last Sunday's Murli, Baba said, you know everything, you are knowledgeful, you know all the 3 aspects of time, you know Vidhi and you know Siddhi, you know Karan and you know Nivaran. And yet, you are not able to do that. And yet, it is so difficult. Why? Because The work has to be done at the level of subconscious mind. Unless and until we access the subconscious mind, we are not going to change any one of the sanskars, because the sanskars are so deep-rooted, so deeply embedded in the brain that they don't come out. So how to access? The first thing is silent the conscious mind, and then start giving suggestions to the subconscious mind. At 2 points in the day, this is very active. Or there is a barrier. This is a barrier. If you draw a diagram, this is a barrier. This is conscious, this is subconscious. And this barrier gets lifted slightly in the morning hours and at the time of sleep. So at the time of sleep, this is lifted. And whatever you suggest, it will go. And that's what we were discussing yesterday, is known as auto-suggestions, affirmations, positive affirmations. Whatever you tell it that this is sin, this is sin, this is sin, this will gradually accept by repetition. If you tell it, this is okay, this is okay, this is okay, I can do this, this will accept. So this is all the deep process of subconscious mind. Know that subconscious mind doesn't argue. Subconscious mind doesn't debate. Subconscious mind doesn't reason, has no logic. It accepts whatever you give it. You keep on telling for a long time, and the conditioning happens deep within. And that with that conditioning, it starts working. So, fill yourself with positive and powerful thoughts. Keep on reading pure and positive thoughts. Keep on speaking something positive and about knowledge. Get surrounded by those people who are interested in discussion of knowledge, and in the stages of deeper yoga, silence the conscious mind. Get emotionally involved with God. Share with Him everything. So this sharing, this emotional involvement, because bhav and bhavna, in today's Murli also, Baba said at one point, in today's Avyaktavani, your feelings and emotions should change in 3 things. You have got just small piece of land, but think this is Baba's center. Second, the directions which you are getting, they are Baba's direction. And third, this body is even not yours. This is subconscious mind training. You keep on telling your subconscious mind something for a long time, it starts accepting it. It could be anything. So let it accept. I am perfect. I am complete. All the swamans, let it accept. Let it go. This acceptance by subconscious mind is success. Because the very fact, the moment you throw some thought in the subconscious, it kicks it out. I am a great soul, it kicks it out. Let it accept. Let it gradually sink within. Whatever you want to get rid or acquire new habits, addictions and de-addiction, everything is a subconscious mind process. So understanding of subconscious, our own mind, is the most important thing. So I was giving the example of that experiment. So that person is constantly looking at that teddy bear, constantly trying to touch and hug. Why? It is not understanding. Because something was done in the stages of hypnosis. So it is something which is known as self-hypnosis, self-mesmerization, auto-suggestions. Keep on suggesting your mind what you want to become. And here Baba is saying, emerge the souls in front of you, give them experience. A very strong experience. So that experience will surpass the subconscious mind and enter into their subconscious, and in the copper age those souls will enter and they will start praising you. They will become your devotees, they will start worshipping you, eulogizing you. So this is the origin of the bhakti. So all the origin of the bhakti is starting in the confluence age. For that, what you have to do is be a great donor and a bestower of blessing. Bless them now. They will retain that memory, that sanskar, and they will come back. For the weak souls are weak. Why they are weak? Because of body consciousness. Because of so much attachment to body. They keep on thinking how to save the body. They keep on thinking only about the body, about the relationships of the body, about the religion of the body, about the language of the body, about the indulgence of the body, about this sense gratification. The whole life is spent only in the body consciousness, all the various forms of body consciousness, the religion and so on and so forth. So these souls are powerless as regards getting rid of the body consciousness. The whole world is drowned in the ocean of vices. So even if we give them 1 second, what Baba is saying, in the final period, when weak souls experience even a little attainment, alpa prapti, they will, from you complete and perfect souls, they will take this sanskar of the final experience and they will rest, Vishram, in the Paramdham, and in the copper age, Dwapar Yug, they will come down and they will start worshipping you. So what you have to do is become a great donor. Data, Dan Punya. Become a great donor, bestower of blessing, Vardata, for this weaker souls at the end, and donate your experience to them and accumulate charity, Punya. This donation and charity of a second through your powerful form will make you worthy of being worshipped and remembered for half the cycle. So, this is again Baba is pointing towards Mansa Seva. In the Mansa Seva, get situated in the powerful stage, bodiless stage, emerge souls, and send them vibrations. Send them vibrations of purity, of peace, of happiness, of love, of anything. And they will retain those sanskars. They may not come in Gyan now, but they will retain those sanskar, those deeper experiences. And they will go back and come down. And the bhakti mark starts. This is a secret of the drama. This is a secret which nobody has ever told. And how they will, because they all are in the drama. Only the one who is out of the drama can come down and narrate all these things. So these are the most esoteric, mysterious, clandestine things which Baba is telling us. So become a great donor and donate. Blessings, give blessings and become bestower of blessing. Om Shanti.